So here we are. It's a new day. It's a new week. And today I'm going to smash you with stuff. Do you like being smashed? Probably not. But today I'm going to smash you with some serious stuff. So I hope you're prepared. I don't even have a coffee in front of me, Gertrudis. I wish I did. I don't. But I drank a boatload of it earlier, so I'm good to go. My energy's here. Professor! Stop it, Gilmar. No professors in here. Just goofy teachers. So let me open up. So you got that document, so you know what we're going to do. But I got to start with a question of the day. So let me add, oh, please send me coffee, Pilar. That would be like the most amazing thing ever. If you sent me coffee, I would just love you even more than I do, which is almost impossible because I love you a lot already. See, we've got those internet relationships with everybody. I love all you guys. I love visiting. I know Kareem loves hanging out with you guys. He says you guys are awesome. And I love hanging out with you guys too. We have a lot of fun and we learn some stuff, which is good. Good balance, right? So what are we going to do? Let me send, a little bit. Goofy teacher Mahmoud. Okay, let's do some good mornings, good afternoons, and good nights. Hello, Mahmoud. I'm the goofy teacher, not the goffy teacher, but the goofy one. Hello, Pilar. Hello, Alex. My crush is here. Mufi, great name. I love your name. Region. I'm sorry. I know I don't know how to say these names, but I'm doing my best. I'm working. I'm trying here. And Region. I don't know. Sorry. I'm sorry, Region. Edgar, hello. Gilmar, hello. Garoom, hello. How are you? I see some new faces here. Hello, Waleed. Oh, yeah, please do that. Great idea. Hello from Canada. So tell us where you're from, especially if you're new to the chat. We don't know all of you, but if you are new, tell us where you're from. That's cool because I know some of you guys are in your country, some of you guys are traveling abroad, and that's cool. So tell us where you're from and what's going on. And let's see who else is here. Gertrudis is back. Hello, Gertrudis. Yeah, looking for coffee. I'm always looking for coffee. I love the coffee. You know what I mean? I love it. It's great. I love the beer too. But I also love the coffee. Lale, hello, Lale. Davud, hello, Davud. See some Brazilians in here, right? There we go. Welcome, Brazilians. Da Paraná. How's my pronunciation? Very good, you know? Oh, I think it's so nice in my pronunciation. Very good. Okay, Giram, let me stop talking. And let's get into what we're actually going to talk about. So let me hit you with a question of the day. I like questions of the day. And I was just thinking about this. The question of the day is, what is your, how can I explain this? Which song? I don't know how to say this another way. Is your dirty little secret? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm talking about? And I'll explain to you by giving an example for myself. So the question of the day, let me get this set up here. No, come back. Here we go. Question of the day is, which song is your dirty little secret? And what do I mean by dirty little secret? I mean the song that you don't want other people to know that you like. That's what I mean. That song, you know, that you like it. You know what I mean? A little secret, just for yourself, like, oh, I like this one, but don't tell anybody, okay? Like that kind of thing. I'm being creepy weird right now. Brazil. Higiene. How about that? Higiene? No, maybe close. My pronunciation, my Portuguese, so nicey. Okay, I'll stop. Let's stop. The sound of silence. Davud, don't be silent. I'm going to tell you mine. Hello, Ziad. What's up, buddy? Welcome. We're just in time for the question of the day. Which song is your dirty little secret? And I don't mean dirty. Yeah, just like a secret, like you don't want people to know. And I promise you, I will tell you mine if you tell me yours. Okay? That's the deal. That's the deal here today. Gilmar, you have to, because the teacher asked you to share your secret. So you have to. You can never say no to the teacher. So tell me your secret song. If you want, if you guys are too shy, Candy Paint. Is that a song, Zia? Please tell us, give us the artist name Oh, you guys are babies. Come on. So artist name and song name. That's what I want. That's what I want. And I will tell you mine. I am fully prepared to tell you mine. I will tell you that on Spotify, I actually have a playlist called Dirty Little Secrets of my secret little songs that I don't want anyone to know, but it's still on my Spotify list. So here we go. Thank you. Thank you, somebody sharing Dirty Secrets. Gertrudis, Bryan Adams with the soundtrack Juan DeMarco movie. Okay, I haven't seen, I know Bryan Adams, and I know he's Canadian. I don't know if that's good for, I don't think that's good for us, but he's got that song from that movie, I'd Die For You, something like that. It was kind of a cheat. Let me introduce a new word for you. I think you guys know this one. Cheesy songs. What is cheesy? This is a good word that I think you should learn. So I'm going to add this to your vocabulary list right at the bottom. Where are you? Let's go here. Vocabulary. Sentence connectors. Get out of there. I don't want that. Don't need that. So let's add this here. Vocabulary. Cheesy, which means terrible. Terrible. How do you explain cheesy? Mind blown. I don't know. Cheesy. Arnold Schwarzenegger, when you watch an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, he always says something weird. Not weird, it's cool, but it's not cool. Do you know what I mean? That's cheesy. So tell it like a cheesy song. This is what we're talking about. Okay. Terrible but good. Is that okay? No. No, I got it. Should sound cool, but sounds lame. That's how you say it. That's a pretty good explanation. I'm gonna go with that. Cheesy is supposed to sound cool, but it sounds lame, not cool. All right, so that's the word of the day. What is your favorite cheesy song? Tell us. All right, so let's go back up. Let's see what people are saying. I think this is a great question of the day, I'll be honest with you. Pilar says, Sun, La Loba, Shakira. Okay, so I wish I could play more music on this thing, you know what I mean? But we have this copyright thing where I'm not allowed to play songs from the internet. Why aren't I allowed? You know, the internet's free. I should be allowed to play songs. Kill the internet. Ziad, Post Malone, Candy Paint. That's a new song, right, Ziad? I've just heard Post Malone yesterday. It's supposed to be cool stuff. Shane Ward, No Promises. Okay. Haha, Jose, Psy Gangnam Style. Yeah, don't worry, I won't tell. I've been there, Jose. I did the Gangnam Style at one time. It wasn't good. Thank you, Gilmara. Okay, I'll tell you the song. Je t'aime, Lara Fabian. Je t'aime, I don't know. Okay. Walid, you have one. I think you do. You just need to think about it. Cheesy equals fishy. Cheesy equals, you want to sound cool. But, okay, let me give you an example. Cheesy pickup lines. Let me add a new word for you. Why is this still here? I thought I took this out. Okay, let's teach you another word, and then this will help you. Pickup lines. Things guys usually say to girls to catch them. You know what I mean? Catch them. But usually fail. Okay. All right, now I'm going to give you a cheesy pickup line. So I needed to connect these two ideas, cheesy and pickup line, to help you here. Cheesy. So let's say I walk down the street and I see a girl and I want to say something to her. I want to say something cool. So I'm going to try to say an old pickup line. Pickup is like catch, pickup. So pickup lines are like something you say. So if I said, oh, did it hurt? And she's like, what hurt? I was like, when you fell from heaven. It's bad, right? So that could be a great class. Cheesy pickup lines. Man, I kind of want to do this. This will be way more fun. You know what? I promise you, I'm going to, yeah, right? So hold on. What do you think about this, guys? Next Monday, this is a great idea. Next Monday, we do a class on cheesy pickup lines. What do you think? And we teach you how to sound horrible when you're trying to meet somebody in a public situation. What do you think? That could be pretty funny, I'll be honest with you. A class on bad pickup lines, things you can say. And I promise, I would put some cool stuff in there too. I wouldn't just put only bad, cheesy pickup lines. I promise. Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing people are liking this idea. This is pretty fun. I know Kareem usually gives you homework on Discord. Maybe I should give you some homework on Discord. We could do some like, you have to research a cheesy pickup line for your next class and then present it to the class. Ooh, pretty cool. Yeah, all right. People we like this? We like this idea? I like it. All right. Next week. Now, if I forget, I don't think I'm going to forget because this is a pretty awesome idea. But if I forget, you tell me, you remind me what the purpose of the class is. Okay, hit me up on Discord. I am on Discord. Okay, we're pretty excited about this idea. So let me see if I can jump into the Discord app right now. So if you guys don't know, where is it? Let's do this. So for you guys who are new, I would like you to go to this website and go to the Discord app. Okay, so it's called Discord, and I know people use it. You can download it on your phone, and you can connect to everybody using it. Now I got it on my phone, but I don't know how to connect to it. I'm logged in, but I don't know how. So I would like everybody to get this application, and then, so your homework, and let me put your homework, I'm going to put your homework on your copy of the student paper so you know the plan for next week. So your homework, this is pretty fun homework, I'll be honest with you. Could be the best homework I've ever given. Research one cheesy pickup line. One cheesy, and by cheesy I mean terrible, pickup line to bring to class next Monday. And what's the date going to be? The 7th. Next Monday, May 7th. Oh my God, it's May already. Love it. Love May. All right, so there we go. That is homework. So if you don't have it, your other homework is to download the Discord app. I'm on there. Kareem's on there. Everybody you need is on there. And I want you guys to all join up, and we're going to start using this thing. And you can search. I know once you're on it, you can search for Smrt class on Discord app. So this is your homework. I want you guys to get this application, get into it, and search one. And then once you search it, once you found something, you don't have to put it on Discord. Just bring it to next class. Okay, Nihal, so you want to get in on this? You want to get in on the Discord app? Everybody's using it, and you will be cool if you use it too. So this is what you should do. Nay, you must do. Oh, Ziad, wait, that's great, but keep it. Keep it for next week. That's a beautiful one. I love it. That's a great one. Everyone's excited about this topic, but we're going to do it next week. Just hold on. Don't get too excited. Let me prepare some stuff, because I want to give you cool stuff, and I want to give you horrible stuff. I'm going to balance those two worlds. All right, so keep that in your pocket. Ziad, that's a great one, but keep it there for next week, and we're going to really get into it seriously next week. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Okay, let's get back to the serious stuff, because I told you today that I'm going to smash you, and I am. That's my plan. My plan is to mentally smash you, break you down, and build you up again as a stronger, not human being, just English speaker. Okay, so time to crash and burn. Yeah, Mira, it's exciting, isn't it? I'm excited. I don't even have enough coffee, and I'm still excited. So here's what we're going to do today. Oh, I didn't even tell you my dirty little secret, Tay-Tay. And if you don't know who Tay-Tay is Taylor Swift. So cool people say Tay-Tay. I don't think that's cool. And my dirty little secret song is Shake It Off. I was just listening to that before we came in here, I'll be honest with you. So there it is. You now know Kent's secret song is Taylor Swift, Tay-Tay, Shake It Off. Okay, and don't forget your homework. Here we go. Let's get into the real business. And this is what I want to talk about today. So here we go. So today we're going to look at conjunctions, things which connect. And I'm going to hit you with boom, 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 a lot of different conjunctions. And this is what we're going to look at. So here's what you have to do. We're going to start with sentence number 1. So first one. Okay, I won't even write that. So here we go. Sentence number 1. So now you have to finish this. So while you guys, I'm going to give you the first part of the sentence. You must give me the second part. Finish it with your own idea. We'll talk about it. Is it good? And the second thing I want you to do, after you, number 1, finish the sentence. Number 2, you did not, Alex. You didn't know that was my favorite song. I'm actually pretty good at guessing other people's. Like if I've guessed some other people's songs, like, hey, what song did you sing at karaoke? I bet it was this song. I'm actually pretty good at predicting people's karaoke songs. I got a skill for that. I'll be honest with you. I'm almost, psychic in that kind of way. So here we go. Number 1, although money is important, finish the sentence. And number 2, please tell me, is although formal, informal, or both? And you can write F, I, or B, or just whatever. Type it into the chat. Okay, so this is what we're doing. What's Michigan about? Yeah, okay. But I want you to finish that sentence. Although money is important, give me, okay, yeah, I agree. All right, give me some answers. Let's start with number 1. And remember, I'm going to give this to you later. So the first sentence is, although money is important, what do you think? Love is more important. Lolly, that's the answer of the day. Ding, 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 ding. You get respect because that is the correct answer. That was what I was thinking when I wrote that sentence. Although money is important, love is more important. Family is more important. Those things. Okay, very nice. It is not enough to make us completely happy. I agree, Gilmar. Lady, hello, lady. Here are things cannot be bought. Although money is important. Okay, I think you want to say there are things which cannot be bought. B-O-U-G-H-T. And then you're good, lady. So, Mara, not quite. Although money is important, something else is more important. You know what I mean? This is the way we need to use although, and I'm going to explain why. Good. Nihal, you got it. Health is more important. Good. Dia, although money is important. Now you used although and but together, and that's a no-no, my friend. That's a no-no, and we'll talk about why soon. And there's a reason for that. Clanira, although money is important, you should never forget your family. Good. So Clanira is saying although is formal. Okay, and some people said that as well. Although money is important, it doesn't buy health. I agree, Edgar. You're right about that. Consciencia. Oh, I'm sorry. The family is more important. I agree. Yes, good idea. Pilar, although money is important, being happy is more important. Yeah, I can agree with that. Let me put this chat over here because I'm always looking on the side. But what if I put that over there? Can I do that? No, then you'll see my chat. Okay. You can enjoy your life without it. Good. All right, so the first question was although. Is although formal, informal, that's my tie, waving my tie around, or both? Can it be both? And what do you guys think the answer is? And Judah, same thing. I mean, be careful with that because we don't, and I'll explain why later, we don't want to use although and but together. Lolly says both. Judah says both. I agree. You're both correct. Amazing. Amazing. So let's put B, both. Although it can be very formal or it can be very, informal. All right, very nice. Informal, but Nicola, it can also be formal. We also use both or although in some kind of academic writing as well. We do have more formal ways, but you can use it in both situations. All right, let's do number 2 because I like ice cream. So let's talk about ice cream. I know eating ice cream every day is bad, yet, no. So please finish that sentence. Now, I should probably change that sentence, and there's a reason for that, and it might be because of that. That's why I should probably change that sentence. Nicola, correct, but I know eating ice cream every day is bad, yet you are still eating it. Yeah, it's hard to stop. Ice cream's good, you know. What else? Any other answers? Give me the end of that. Giram says how we use it in informal way in the sentence. Yet I can't help it, Omar. Yet I am healthy. Yet I enjoy it. Yet it has. So Judith, in English, we always need a subject and a verb, usually. So we might say, yet it has too many calories. We can count. We say 100 calories, 200 calories. So yet it has too many calories. Lolly says, yet I am fond of chocolate. Okay, maybe that's okay. What else we got here? Okay, yet I like it, good. Yet I can't abstain from eating it. Abstain myself. Okay, yeah, I think that's okay. All right, good. So now you got it, and you did it right. And is this one formal or informal? What do you think? Or is it both? Ooh, good question. I know eating ice cream, yet I can't help myself. I'm going to say, what do you guys think? Is it formal? Ziad says formal. Do we use this in spoken English? Formal, both. Judah says both. Lolly says both. Munir says informal. Yet I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Yet I can't help myself. Is it? I'm going to say both here. I'm going to say that I think some people do use it in an informal way. To me, it does sound formal, but I know people also use it in a regular speech kind of way. Although it's more common, of course. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Now I'm kind of leaning towards formal, but I always trust my first instinct, so I'm going to say B. I'm going to say you could use it in speech, but it's also good for writing as well, more formal writing. All right, let's jump ahead. Now let's go to, so these ones, and there's similarities between all these. Now I want to jump to a different one, and let's jump to this one here. Let's go to number 6, because number 6 is a bit more challenging. So number 6 says here, and this is a different idea. So unless you work hard in life. Now you have to finish that idea. What do you think about that one? What do you think? Alex says B. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you are. I'm not sure. I think it's right. Unless you work hard in life. No. So what is the no? Unless you work hard in life. What do you think is the answer? Guys? Hello? You in there? Just sleeping. Unless you work hard in life, you can't get anything. Correct. Sounds good. Good advice, Mahmoud. I agree. Alondra says it's informal. Okay, interesting. Ziad, unless you work hard in life, you will be able to. Ziad, you have a little mistake, my friend. You don't make a lot of mistakes, but you have one there. Unless you work hard in life, change that second part to the opposite, not positive, but negative, and there's a reason for that. What is the meaning of unless? Gilmar, you have time in us. And again, Gilmar, same problem as Ziad. Lady, same problem. Judah, same problem. What does unless mean? So I'm gonna jump in and teach you guys something here. What does unless mean? Because that's important. Thank you. There you go, Ziad. You got it. So what is unless? So let me put the answer right in here. If negative. If not. So let me write the whole sentence. If you don't work hard. So I should put that into my grammar challenge. So what is unless? Unless is always if, but negative idea, not positive idea, but negative idea. Okay, so without, yeah, Judith, yeah, I think you're right. I think that works as well. So unless is generally, I think there's one situation when it's not. But most of the time, if you say unless, it means if you don't, or if I don't, or if he doesn't, or if she didn't, or whatever. So if you don't work hard in life, you won't, you can't. Does that make sense? Good. So some of you guys got it, that the second part has to be negative. So if you guys had a positive, change it to a negative, because that's generally the way we're going to do that. Okay, so if we did that answer, say, unless you work hard in life, you won't succeed. You won't get anything. You can't improve. You will be stuck. You won't move, something like that. Okay, so now let's go back to here. if we're using unless, is it a formal idea or or an informal idea, or is it both? What do you think? You don't have to be successful unless you work hard. Alex, I'm not sure about that one. Might want to. Unless you work hard, you won't be okay, you won't. Future idea. You won't be successful. Edgar, both. Munira, formal. Gertruda's both. Formal. Yeah, I'm going to say both. I'm going to say this one as well. And don't worry if you're wondering why is Kent teaching us everything that can be both. It's just coincidence, and I'm going to show you the formal stuff as well as the informal stuff as pretty soon. So Alex, your sentence just, you won't be successful. Yeah, exactly. You can say you won't have success. Okay, that's you wanted an everyday, or you don't have success. Maybe like that. You don't have success could be okay. All right, so I'm going to say it's B, that it is correct like this, unless you work hard in life, and unless you can be kind of formal or informal. Next one, number 7. Supposing that, I like this one. Supposing that you won the lottery. I like to think about this. I never played the lottery. We played it at work a few times, but I'm not big on it. But it's nice to think about. Supposing that you won the lottery, what would you do? And I'm kind of giving you the answer when I'm using that. So think about, what does supposing that mean, and finish the sentence. Supposing that you won the lottery. Okay, well, give me the answer. Oh, okay, Dia's got a question here. Unless you work hard in life, you will get poor. You will not get poor, Dia, but maybe you will become poor, and then it's okay. So just a verb choice. Nicola says there are no informal conjunctions. Oh no, I think there are. Nicola, just give me 2 seconds. There are, just not that many. You're right. And you know what? The other thing is I skipped a few, and I think those ones were kind of a little bit more formal. Okay, so supposing that you won the lottery, or that I won the lottery, I would travel around the world. Oh, okay. So supposing that I win the lottery, Edgar. So you can use it in your mind, or you can use it as a real thing, and then the grammar is a little bit different. So Walid's asking a question. Supposing that you won the lottery, what would you do with the money? Lale, supposing that you won the lottery, what would you do first? Okay, everyone's asking a question. That's no problem. Mara, you will buy a car. Clinera, supposing that you won the lottery, supposing that I won the lottery, I would travel. Ziad, supposing that you won the lottery, would you lend me some money? Probably not. Not if who that. Oh, okay. If I won the lottery, yeah, of course. I'd give everybody some money, no problem. I would share. Money is not. Here's the lesson of the day. Money is not useful if you just spend it on yourself. They've done surveys. Watch a TED Talk. People who spend money on other people are much happier inside than people who spend it on themselves. That's probably true for most people. So there you go. Spend money on someone else. What else we got here? I would retire. Yeah, good. Supposing that you won the lottery, what is the first thing you'll buy? Okay, good. So what about supposing that? So let me do a few of these here. What does supposing that mean? And everybody, I think, has got it. It means if. Oh, I'm giving away answers that I have to ask later. Sorry, forget I said that. But anyways, is it, supposing that you won the lottery, is it formal, informal, or both? What do you think? Supposing that you won the lottery. I agree with you, Mahmoud, on this one. I think this one is actually definitely informal. Supposing that really is like, it's kind of like, when I say formal, I'm thinking really kind of like about academic writing. And yeah, I mean, of course, everything is kind of possible. You could use it, but I'm going to put this one more on the formal, because it sounds to me, when you say supposing that, it sounds like two people are talking, sitting at a table. Supposing that you do get the job, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It sounds like a real normal conversation. So that's why I'm going to agree with those of you guys who said informal. I feel like it's, maybe it can, I don't know, it doesn't really sound formal to me. It's a tricky subject. Okay, and the last one I'm going to do is number 10 because a lot of students have trouble with until. So let's do one more and then we're going to jump into the other stuff. So now finish this idea. Until I die. Yes, Dia, you're right. Supposing is imagine. And that's the thing. That's why I said it sounds informal. Because if you say, imagine you are rich, what would you do? Right? It sounds like you're speaking to someone because it's a real short way. Imagine, suppose. So that's why I said informal. Formal writing, we usually make longer sentences. And if you just say, suppose that or supposing that, it sounds real short. Until is not still. Judith, be careful with that one. Until is not still. It's a little bit different. Okay, let's see what now. So until is that it's hard to explain. Mahmoud. Oh, sorry, lady. Until I die, I will eat chocolate. Good for you, lady. Enjoy your life before death. Mahmoud, until I die, I will do my best. Pilar, until I die, I will dream about going to the UK. Till and until are the same. You got that, Judith, for sure. Mira, I will not give up. Good. Okay. I come to Italy. Until I die, huh? You come to not quite. I hear you, Alex, but not quite. Until I die, something will continue to happen. What will continue to happen? Walida, until I die, I will do my best. No doing, I think, Walid. I will do my best to achieve, not catch, but achieve my dreams. Ziad, until I die, I'm going to hold on to my principles. Good. Hold on to, keep. Dia, until I die, I'll love you. Thanks, Dia. Back at you. I'll love you too. Until I die, I will love my family. Munira, good. You're a good person. Until as, Nicola says until and as long as. As long as I, no, they're not the same. As long as I am alive. No, it's a little bit different, Nicola, not the same. Because if I say as long as I die, it's not the same as until. I will drink coffee, best answer, Nihal. You got it, that's a great answer. Vinicius, until I die, I'll study languages. Cool, good for you, very nice. Clanira, until I die, I want to do the most with my life and be happy. Great idea. Until I die, I will keep alive. Rodrigo. Gertrudis, I will get my best, maybe do my best with my family and friends. Lali, until I die, I will drink a lot of beer. Winner! You win, Lali. That's the best answer I've heard today. Drink a lot of beer until you die because life is too short to not do things you enjoy. Judith, I will do my bucket list. I will work on my bucket list. I will continue work on. Work on means sounds like continue to check something on your bucket list. Play some sports. Mohammed, awesome. Gilmara, try to improve my English until you die. Well, good on you, Gilmara. Do my bucket list. Yeah, that can do it. That can work. Nicola, as long plus negative. As long, not sure, buddy. As long as is negative. As long as I live, it's a different sentence, Nicola. If you say as long as, it's like as long as I live, I will continue to work hard. Something like that. But not die. As long as I live, until I die. As long as I live. If you use until I die and as long as, you have to change the word. So as long as, it's difficult to explain, Nicola. That's a hard one. As long as I live, I will work hard. Until I die, I will work hard. It's difficult to explain. I'm having trouble with this one. But there's a difference. You're going to have to Google that one, unfortunately, Nicola. I'm trying to help you here, but it's a different, I'm having trouble explaining it right now. What do we got? Mohammed, I will enjoy my life. No, in my life. I will enjoy my life. Mara, I will laugh, like laugh. L-A-U-G-H. Work on my bucket list. Judith, very nice. Okay, what else we got here? And until I die, I will visit Me in Canada, well, I would love you to come over here, Lolly, but you're going to visit me again and again and again and again, or you will visit until I die. Before I die and until I die are different. Okay, so let's do this. I need to explain something. So let's jump into this grammar challenge. All right, this I told you today, I gave you the warning, I was going to smash you, and I feel like I have done that because we've got lots of questions coming up. So one other thing we will look at, we're going to look at unless. Okay, let's jump in. I think I remember what we have to look at here. So let's jump into the grammar challenge and let's simplify your life, your English life, and let's talk about these things. So number one, look at all of these words. Although, even though, while, whereas, yet. Now I'm going to make this your life real easy today because that's what teachers do. They make your life easy, help you to figure things out. Give me one little word, very little word, one syllable, that is the same meaning as all of those words. So what do all of those words mean? Bucket list, Gertrudis, is you have a list like, before I die, I want to do this, and this, and this, and this. Your bucket list. Kick the bucket, you hold bucket of water, something like that, and if you kick the bucket, it means die. And the reason it means die is because a long time ago, I guess people would stand on a bucket, they would stand on the bucket, and then someone would kick the bucket out, and they would maybe hang or something like that. So I think that's where the expression kick the bucket comes from. It means to die. So your bucket list is the things you want to do in your life before you die. Kick the bucket. All right, so Glenira, you are the winner. Awesome, you got it. Simplify. Although means but. Even though is but. Though is but. While is but. Yet is but. But, right? So all of those mean but. Okay? Does that make sense? But, yes, but. Gertrude, you got it as well. You guys are killing it. You're with me. Love it. So all of those words mean but. So for example, I like ice cream, but I don't eat it every day. Although I like ice cream, I don't eat it every day. I like ice cream, I don't eat it every day, though. While I like ice cream, I don't eat it every day. Whereas, I might have to take that one out. That one's a little bit weird. No, I'm going to take that one out because it's a little different. I'm going to get rid of that one. That one's a little tricky. I like ice cream, yet I don't eat it every day. Does that make sense? So all of those are but. Lots of buts. Look at the buts. They're everywhere. Okay? Yeah. Thanks for the story of the bucket, I think. Yeah, well, you're welcome, I guess. Dia, you probably are too young to kick the bucket, so don't worry about it right now, but think about it. You know what I mean? Make a list. Do some things before you die. Like, I want to do that. Go do it. You want to do that? Go do it. You're going to die. Everyone's going to die someday. So just go out and do your list. Okay. Why do we use these things? Let me get deep with you for a second. Why do we use but? Oh, teacher, don't ask such questions. Sorry. But I want to know, why do we use but? But. Why do we use it? Give me a word. Teach me. Ziad, I know you're out there. Get in on this. Why do we use but? It's a deep question. Thank you, Ziad. I knew you were coming with it. Why do we use it? We use to show contrast. What is contrast? Ziad, I'm going to ask you again, buddy. What is contrast? So some teacher, some student says, oh, teacher, what's contrast? How do you explain contrast? It's tricky. It's hard. You guys know contrast, right? But why do we use it? What is contrast? The opposite idea. Manira, good. Yeah. Positives and negatives, two different ideas, comparing, explanations, opposites. Yeah, I think you guys all got the idea. Okay, and let me break it down. Let me break it down for you. Nice and simple. Life is only good. Life is only bad. Contrast. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes high, sometimes low. Sometimes big, sometimes small. Contrast. Often opposites. And I'll put that here. Opposites. Not only opposites, right? We could have things which contrast, but they're not perfectly opposites, but that's the basic idea. Balance is correct. Exceptions, maybe. Whites and blacks, yeah, maybe, okay. But anyways, you got the idea. So, right? Life is not only good and it's not only bad. So, oh yeah, Vancouver is good, but it rains. Yeah, this country is hot. It depends on your meaning. Goods and bads, you know what I mean. All right, now let's break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Which ones are formal? Although, even though, though. You know what? I probably shouldn't even ask that. Let me change that. Which ones can be formal? And I'm going to say that the answers here, although, how can I say it? Although, because it's formal and informal. Let me put both. Can be formal and informal. I needed to design this a little bit better, I'll be honest with you. So, which ones can be formal? Both. Informal and informal. Although can be both. Even though can be both. While can be both. Sounds a little bit formal though, while. While people do this, they also do this. That one sounds more formal. Ooh, what do you think here? Let me delete this. I'm going to just write here, although both, even though both, though definitely informal. We usually only use that for speaking. I'm going to tell you that while is mostly formal. You can break these rules a little bit, of course. There's no perfect rule, and yet I'm going to say both. Okay, there we go. So I've actually added them, which ones, so I don't even need to ask that question, so I can take out all of these, and that's easier. Okay, next. How are we doing so far? Hope we're okay. Next one. Next group of words. Look at these words here. Now we have because, as, because, for, my head's in the way, in that, and since. Okay, so we have all those. There's in that. What do all of those words mean? And I'm giving you one word just to simplify this whole process. Yeah, okay, so that's the next question, Gilmar. Why do we use them? But what do all of those words mean? Give me one word that connects all of these ideas. Yeah, okay, but I want one word in English. I'm trying to make it easier for you. And that word is because. Okay, so what do they all mean? They all mean because. So if you know because, then you know as. And if you know as, then you know for. And then in that and since. Okay, so they all mean basically because. I learned, you guys study English because you want to improve yourself. You study English as you want a better job. You study English for it is important. You study English in that is important, and you study English since it is important. You can use, I can use the same sentence actually. I don't know why I changed that. I can use because it is important, as it is important, for it is important, in that is important, and since it is important. And they all mean the same thing. So basically all of those words just mean because. So don't get confused, it's just because. As and because have the same meaning, they do. But actually all of them, one hero, great name, I like your name, like your style. But all of them mean because. For doesn't sound natural, you're right, Nicola. And that's why for, it almost sounds like old English. We don't really use it. I probably should delete it, but maybe we could use it as an academic, in a really academic way. So as, I'm going to put this one as formal. I think as is definitely formal. I think because is both, right? For is really formal. Should I delete it? For it is important? No, because I'll be honest, I used to write in university, and I think I used that. An example was since. Pilar. Since is because. Since is because. So whatever you make a sentence with because, it's the same. You study English because it is important. You study English since it is important. all of those words are the exact same meaning. Okay, so don't worry about it. Whatever you say, it is going to be correct if you use the same position. Mara, as we study English, life will be easy. Good, yeah, and very nice. Be like Mara, guys. If you want to try, practice using a sentence, but I'm going to get you to do that very soon. But if you want to throw a sentence in there, go ahead, no problem. I like it. In that, we study English. In that, it is important. That's a weird one. Formal. Definitely. So here comes the formal stuff, right? And since it is important, I'm going to say both. Okay? So there we go. Why do we use these ones? And I think you guys gave some answers earlier. Explanations, reasons. Yeah, Klenira said reason. Munira said explanation. What else? Walid said reason. Yeah. To show a reason. Correct. Yeah. To give reason. Nihal, you got it. Exalt. Very nice. Everybody killing it today. Okay, we don't need that. We can delete that. Bye-bye. Next one. Here we go. Smashing you guys today. Are you guys enjoying this? I hope you guys are learning from this. I'm hoping that all of these crazy words, we are taking the confusion out of this. All right? That's the plan. Okay, so dia, because, subject, verb. Because of, noun. Because of the rain, noun. Because I like you, subject, verb. I, subject, like, verb. Klenira, I'm watching this video since I want to improve my English is a perfect sentence, Klenira, and you are. Amazing. To explain the reason, yes. Yes, you can say yes, but from now on, guys, I want you to say yes the cool way, and I want you to say yes. Okay, so this is the cool way to say yes. Everybody say yes. I don't know. It's probably from some TV show or some funny thing that happened. I'm kind of curious, where does yes come from? I think it's from some shows. Can someone Google that for me? Can someone please research where does yes come from? I know it's reason, so maybe just Google where does yes, Y-A-S, come from, because I would like to know. But people are saying that, so you should say it. If everyone jumps off the bridge, I want you guys to jump too, okay? Please. Next one. Here we go. Next up. What do we use here? As long as, assuming that, provided that, so long as, supposing that, unless. And I will explain unless because it's a tricky one. So I'll add that to your document here. What does unless mean? And how do we use it? Okay. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Venetius, Nihal, Alex. Awesome. Yeah, Kareem's word is why. Okay, yes. Why yes? All right, so your new word is yes. And I would like you to say yes as much as possible. And somebody please Google that for me. Where does yes come from? So easy way, this one was an easy one. All of these words mean if. If. If I die tomorrow, I will have enjoyed my life. As long as you study, okay, let me give you one sentence. As long as you study hard, you will improve. Assuming that you study hard, you will improve. Provided that you study hard, you will improve. So long as you study hard, you will improve. Supposing that you study hard, you will improve. Unless you study hard, you won't improve. Make sense? Okay, so all of those words mean if. Which ones are formal? I'm going to say this one is both. We can use that anytime. Assuming that, I'm going to say both. Provided that, if, of course, is just both, right? We always use if. Provided that, to me, sounds a little formal. So long as, oh, and you can also say as long as. Let me add that one as well. I think that's a Backstreet Boys song. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. I just made a rhyme. Did you hear that? That was great. So long as I think that's both. Supposing that sounds, to me, I said that was informal before, and unless would be both. So there we go. And remember, I'm going to share this document with you guys at the end of class. I think you can see. Can you see? Good question. When I make these changes, do you see all the changes on your document? Can you see all the changes, or do I need to give you another copy, or can I just let you do your thing and you'll be okay? Yes, thank you, Gertrudis. What are we learning about? Gurum, we're learning about the English. That's the answer. We're learning about, if you want one topic, we're learning about conjunctions. So there, you want to sound smart, say conjunctions. But yeah, so when I make changes to this document, you guys can see the changes. Yes, I hope so. I hope this is working. Or do I need to copy it again and put it in there? Please tell me what's the answer here. Why do we use these? You can see the changes? Cool. Lady Gaga. Who's Lady Gaga? I like Taylor Swift, Pilar, not Lady Gaga. Big difference. Come on. Why do we use them? To, I don't know, show conditionals? To explain conditionals? I don't know. There we go. You know conditionals, right? Can I call them linking words? Are they linking words? No, they're conjunctions. Linking words would be more of a, to begin with, a linking word is. Finally, a linking word is. Those would be linking words. Linking devices, linking words. So these are in the middle of a sentence. Well, they can't be at the beginning of a sentence, but it's not like firstly, comma. To begin with, comma. In conclusion, comma. Those are linking words, and they usually go at the beginning of a sentence. But these ones can be in the middle of a they connect two ideas, one main clause and one dependent clause. That's why they are. Yes, Gaga is behind the story. It was Gaga? Really? Oh, that's why. Okay, so that's why Pilar was saying. Okay, sorry, Pilar. I thought you were telling. That's where the story came. So yes, Gaga, Lady Gaga is behind the story of Yes. Please give me more information. I need to know this stuff. I hear it, but I don't know where it comes from. Yes. Awesome. Okay, let's go on. What does unless mean? And I'm going to give you the answer here. It means if not. Usually this is what it means. So for example, and let me give you an example. If you don't study hard, you will, and you could do two different ways. You won't succeed. So this is a double negative. We don't often use double negatives in English, but sometimes with unless we do. So I'll put that there. So remember, these two are the same. Unless. If you don't, unless you study hard. So that's what those are. So remember, those are both correct. Those are the same idea. If you don't study hard, you won't succeed. Unless you study hard, you won't succeed. Those ideas are the same. And the other thing you could do, if I give you another example, so it depends what you say. There, okay? So it depends what you say. You can make it like one is a negative, you know what I mean? So the fail is a negative idea and the unless is a negative idea. So two negatives make a positive. Does that make sense? Okay, well, he's got the explanation. A lady was recording, Lady Gaga, and the lady kept saying, yes, Gaga. Okay. Yes, Gaga. Yes. Oh, okay, okay. It was like she was replying to Lady Gaga or something. She was like recording, like maybe an interview or something like that. Dia, what about fanboys? Yeah, fanboys. So fanboys we don't really use. So what is fanboys again? So it's the because and the, I forget. And yet, some of the things. Let me Google that. Fanboys is a little. I feel like fanboys is a little bit old. Like it's correct, but let's see. Where are you? No, here we go. Coordinating conjunctions. Oh, this is crap. Come here. Where are you? Here, chomp, chomp. Yeah, for and, okay, so again, fanboys. For is very formal. And, yeah, sure, nor, yeah, okay. I don't know, yeah, I guess they show you this to try to identify the most important coordinating conjunctions. So for is because. And is and. Simple compound sentences. Nor is negative, like an or, like either, neither. But is but, and we did but today. We didn't do or. So they're identifying the most important conjunctions that we use in English. So yeah, but nobody says for. We always say because. So that's why fanboys is kind of weird. It should be bandboys, because it would be because would be more common. There we go. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, no. Are you speaking British or American English? I guess it's British, right? I don't know. You think I got a British accent? I don't think so. I think it's pretty Canadian, I'll be honest with you. Are connectors the same as linking words? No, Nicola, they are not. In addition is a linking word, and yes, connectors are the same as linking words. Connecting words, first, second, third. However, all these things, usually beginning of a sentence and then a comma. Okay, so yeah, they would be the same idea. Okay, here we go, almost there, and then I'm going to get you guys, man, I'm going burning time today. Last one, and then I want to get you guys to make your own, last two, and then I want to get you to make your own sentences. So look at all these words. We have as, when, whenever, while. This one will be formal. This one will be both. Whenever will be both. That one sounds informal. Whenever I, anytime I, as I. While is definitely both. And whenever sounds informal. I'm going to write it as informal. What do they all mean? Easy word. They all mean when. When do we use them? To show two actions at the same time. As I was cooking, I was watching TV. When I was cooking, I was watching TV. Whenever I am cooking, I am watching TV. While I am cooking, I am watching TV. Or while I was cooking, I was watching TV. So they're all like a when or a while. Actually, let me use while, because while sounds better, because when is sometimes different. And last one, after, before. Okay, we got some questions here. Alexandra, welcome. You can still greet us, no problem, join us. Before I want to say that I imagined Tay-Tay was your singer because I supposed it. Well, I don't know, you just look at me and just figure, oh yeah, he likes Tay-Tay inside, secretly. Well, I guess that's possible. I guess you can. You must be good at reading people, Alex. That must be it. There we go. After, as soon as. Yeah, both. Oops. Before, same, both. Formal and formal. Since. Since. Yeah, okay. I kind of jumped ahead, unfortunately. Since, after the show, since the show, after the show I went home. Since the show I haven't been the same. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I might even delete that one. But it's both. Okay, and last one, until, is both. Okay, so next one. To talk about, sorry I'm rushing a bit guys, to talk about times before and after. Okay, pretty easy, you know these ones. Alright, since is formal, since I was young. And since means from the time I was. Since I was young. No, yeah, I think it's both. I think it's both, Lolly. We kind of use it all the time. So I think it's both formal and informal. So most of these you can use all the time. Some of them are a little bit more casual than others. And we can delete that. Good. Okay, so now, your turn. Please go here, and I want you guys to go down here, and I want you to use something that we learned today. No sentence connectors. I deleted that from the lesson because you can see conjunctions. We had so many that this is a big enough lesson that I just got rid of the other ones. So what you're going to do is make your own sentences, just like we did. Cheesy. The word of the day is cheesy. Cheesy voice. So I want you to make your own sentences, just like I did in the warm-up. But you guys can write the full sentence, not the half sentence. Write the full sentence. Use anything that you learned today. Use supposing that. Use as long as. Anything that we learned today. Use the ones that you don't normally use for a little extra practice and make some sentences, throw them in the chat. We'll talk about them, we'll fix them up, and we'll see how well you did. So let's go up here. What could you use? Well, there's lots of stuff. Oh, and I didn't even explain until. You guys make some sentences, and I'm going to do my best to explain until right here. But go ahead, start making your sentences, throw them into the chat. Anything we learned today, try to connect them, use them in a sentence. So what was the question I asked before? Unless. What does until mean? So until means something continues. I have to use until to explain until. Let's consult Google. Oh, good for you, Clanera. Great idea. Put a little Bailey's in that coffee and be rocking. You wouldn't be jazzing, you'd be rocking and rolling. Some Bailey, you know Bailey's? Put some Bailey's in there. Whoo! Good morning. Until definition. Preposition, conjunction. Up to. The point in time in which something is mentioned. That doesn't really help. You're not helping Google. I need examples. Let me give examples. So, this is not clear, but the example should be more clear. Let me make that. Where did you go? I work until 5 p.m. So you can think of until, it's basically like to. That's easy, right? I work to 5 p.m. That's pretty good. Good job. I work to 5 p.m. We don't say I work to 5 p.m. We say I work until, but the meaning is like to. Does that make sense? All right, so you guys are coming in with some. If that doesn't make sense, tell me no, and I'll do it again. But I can see you got some sentences. So let's look at your sentences. Mira, until I succeed, I will do my best. Correct, Mira. And that's a great idea. Good philosophy for life. Nicola, okay, so explaining not before a particular time and event. Yeah. So when we use until, it means that the action, some action, continues and continues and continues to this time, not after this time. So I work until 5. I will study hard until I die. I will love you till whatever, forever, until I die. Alex, are you okay? I have a terrible headache now because I got the flu on Thursday. Well, my heart goes out to you, Alex. I hope you get better. Get some rest. Stay home. Do whatever you need to do. All right. So what do you guys got for some sentences? Lolly, unless I die, I'll never give up learning English. Good. Unless I die, I'll never. Good. Yeah, that works. Edgar, although I try my best to learn English grammar, sometimes it makes me confused with a D how to write it correctly. Pretty good though. Yes, it is cheesy. I will love you until I die. No problem, Alex. Nicola, you should stay on the train until Manchester and then change. As far as, yeah, sure, yeah. Until Manchester, good. I love listening to music as I cook. And Clanir, I think because you use as in the middle of, you can use a comma. You don't need the comma, you don't need it, but you can use it. I love listening to music as I cook, same time. If I used it in the other position, if I said as I cook, comma, okay, right? As I cook, comma, because there's a pause in your speaking. So as I cook, comma, I love listening to music. Mera, although the internet has so many benefits, it has harmful things too, or harmful things as well. Okay, good, very nice, that works as well. And if you guys want to challenge yourself, give me something with until. Give me a sentence and see if you can do that one. I will wait here until somebody gives me a sentence with until. bad teacher joke. I'm sorry. All right, what else you got? Give me something else. Show me something that you learned today. Use supposing that. Use whenever. Use for. And again, try to make a formal sentence or an informal sentence. All right, use something new. Assuming that, provided that, so long as. Try to use something new that you haven't used. Or unless. Unless is a difficult one, right? Or until is a difficult one. Gertrudis, as soon as possible, I have to finish my things. Yes, that works as well. Dia, because of Smart English, we learn more and more about English. Thanks, Smart English. You're welcome. You're welcome. Back from you. But just change that, Dia. Change because of Smart English. After a preposition, even because of, we need a noun, and Smart English would be your noun. Nicola, I will be a student until I finish school. That is totally true. Lale, I will be happy whenever I live. Whenever I live. Well, you're living now. If you said like something like, I will be happy whenever means any time. Or kind of like at the time when. So I will be happy whenever we are together, because sometimes we are together, not always together. So it's a difficult one. I will be happy whenever I am with you, whenever I have coffee, whenever it is not raining. Until you love me, I bow you. Is this French? Are you speaking French, Alex? Until you love me back, I will bow you. Is this a new word? I might have to Google this word. I don't know what it means. Bow. Something that sounds French to me. I hope until I die. No. Before I die. Oh, it's difficult. Remember, when you use until, we have an action, and the action continues and continues and continues. I work until 5 o'clock. I will travel until I die. But for you, Judith, you want to go to, the action is not the continuing action, and it's not the repeated action. It's one action before you die. It's tricky. Before and until. You might have to check a little bit. I work until 5 o'clock. I work until 5 o'clock. Until 5 o'clock. I have lunch. Finished action. Long action. A little bit of a difference there. There might be some research needed to be done. So if you guys aren't sure, your homework assignment is to Google, or whatever, the difference between until and before, because that is a common thing, especially with Portuguese and Spanish speakers. I think there's a little bit of confusion with that one. So homework, until and before, what's the difference? Okay, Nicola, still until, as far as something is still going. Think so. I think that works. Clanira says, until July, I need to study hard, since I'm going to have a few exams. Very nice, Clanira. One hero, I'm lazy until someone kicks me in the head. In the head? On head? I don't know why, but we say kicks me in the head. I don't know why in. You're right, it should be on. But in English, it's weird. Assuming that I am a human being, I'm sure you are, Gertrudis, I will die one day. Die, D-I-E. Assuming that I am a human being, which is a safe assumption, I will die one day. Ah, suitor is a bow. Okay. Is this Italian? Is this Spanish? Didn't know. I didn't know that word existed. Unless you are studying, you will not pass. P-A-S-S. Mira, your exam. Pilar, I'll buy a chocolate cake unless it's very expensive. Good. Gertrudis got it. Dia, even though she is damn pretty, she is a humble person. I'm talking about Tay-Tay. LOL. Is she humble, Dia? I don't know. I'll be honest. I know this much about Tay-Tay. I just like to say Tay-Tay because it's kind of fun, and a few guys at my work say Tay-Tay. But I don't really know anything about her. But what I do hear from the guys at my work is that she's always in some fight with like Katy Perry or someone. She's always starting beef, and starting beef means creating trouble with some other artist. So I think she's probably full of herself, self-centered, a little bit egotistical, maybe a narcissist. But I still like that one song. That's my opinion about Tay-Tay. But I just like to say Tay-Tay. I hope before I die I will go to Paris because this is my long time dream. That's a good sentence, Judith. You got it. Nicola, even though he is a murderer, he is still a human being. That's probably true as well, Nicola. Why are you smiling? That's creepy. All right, very nice. Okay, so I think we're good here. So I hope you guys got that. And if you didn't get everything from that, the two things which I would say, which always give students trouble, unless and until. So your homework until next time should be to check out those two things. And if you fix those two, then that's pretty good. I'll feel like I did something good here. So I won't go to sleep until this video ends. That you're my hero, one hero. You're my one hero, one hero. I appreciate you staying up for this. Pilar, even though they advised us to stay home, we decided to go out. Must have been a parent's advising, eh? Edgar, since you are driving every day, you should let me drive today. Yes, exactly, Edgar. You got it. Okay, so like I said, today was a little bit of a day where I hope to fix some of these, like, oh, what's that? What does that mean? Oh, what is that? Well, actually, they all mean the same thing. So now we just put it together, and now you know that that is that, and that is that, and those go together, and that goes until there, and that goes unless, but in a negative way. That's what we're talking about. So, the very exciting week, next week, I'm very excited about this. Cheesy pickup lines. So let's keep that in mind. Let's keep that in our pocket because that's going to be fun. Your homework next week is to do some research and to find cheesy pickup lines. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to prepare for this class and I'm going to go pick the other teachers' brains at my school, and we're going to get some things that you can say that might actually work, or at least to talk about relationships in that pickup sort of way. That's going to be pretty interesting. Cheesy pickup lines. Yes, that's what it is. All right, awesome, guys. So that's it for me today. Peace out. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Big kisses, big kisses, big kisses to around the world. We'll see you next week. Cheesy pickup lines, that's the topic. I'm excited. You're excited. We're pumped. Let's do it next week. We'll see you next time. Check out the Discord chat. We've talked about that. Get on Discord, Smrt English. Search Smrt English. You will find my stream. You will find Kareem's stream. He's a crazy man. And do that. Homework for next week, cheesy pickup lines. That sounds like a great class. I want to be there. You'll be there. Have a great week. See you next time.